Hello again. Today we are doing another abbreviated core routine. So this will be perfect for people who want fitness but don't have a tremendous amount of time. Or you could do this before adding it to a longer yoga class that's on my channel as well. It's a great way to build up some heat and effort and then add something that's a little bit more chill. But this is more of an exercise routine, so we'll get right into the fitness of it. Let's make our legs even, parallel, stand up straight. Notice if you draw in your abdomen and you have a nice straight back, you're just using a little bit of core just by standing straight. And that's a good way to gradually strengthen the body by having good posture throughout the day. And we're warming up slowly, lifting the arms and twisting side to side. And when you've done that a few times, we'll roll out the shoulders. Both directions. And roll out the elbows about 3 or 4 times each way. Switch to the wrists. Do both ways. Roll the hips. Both directions. Do the knees, and about 4 or 5 times each way. All right, very good. We're nice and warmed up now. We'll do a couple more little things before we get to the hard stuff. So touch the toes and stand up. You may need to bend the knees for doing this. Touch the toes again, and then fold down more. Lift halfway, make the back strong. Fold down more. Lift halfway, back is strong. Fold down again. One more time. Lift, open up in the chest, very flat back, and come down. Hands placed on the ground, take a plank, make yourself very long, and have the hips and shoulders about level, or the hips a little lower, but a very flat back. So you want to avoid sinking into your back. That's a horrible way to plank. You want a very strong plank, strong abs, strong legs. And we'll put the knees down and lower all the way. Inhale. Lift just the chest. Exhale, come down. Lift chest and hands. And then come on down. Again, lift chest and hands, feet stay down. Lower, lift chest and hands. Come on down. Lift chest and hands. Lower, lift chest and hands. Come down. Now lift legs and chest. And come down. Again, legs and chest. Release, legs and chest, lower, legs and chest, release. Now lift just the chest and then arms back, feet down, lower, again lift, and lower, lift, and release, lift. Come on down. Lift one more time, and then lower. Come on up, hands and knees position. Take a plank, and then plank to a dog stretch. Back to plank, and repeat that. 2 more. And then next time, come forward and put the knees down and lift the knees up, knees down, knees up, knees down. Keep the back really flat and integrated. Use great strength in the legs. Lower them slowly so you really feel the lower abdominals. And then knees down. Push the ribs side to side a couple times. Give your body a little bit of rest. And then elbows on the ground. Walk the legs way back. Elbow plank. And then knees down, hands on the ground, come back to a normal plank. And lift the right foot just a tad. Switch, lifting the left. Feet down. Now very slowly lift both feet. Nah, just kidding. Okay, let's do a push-up instead. Squeeze the abs, especially when you're lifting. And then take a dog stretch. Let's do a plank again and another push-up. You might want your knees on the floor. Just go halfway. Squeeze the abs, especially when you lift. And back to a dog stretch. One more time. Plank position. Squeeze the abs, firm the legs. Hug the elbows into the sides. And dog stretch. Next is knees on the floor. Now we're going to have the hands together and the elbows down, setting up for another variation of the elbow plank. You want to be quite long, very long elbow plank, strong legs, hands together, praying for a stronger abdomen. And knees down, palms flat, second form, elbow plank. And then the Sphinx, letting the spine stretch, letting the chest and abs stretch, catching your breath a little bit. And come on down. Use the core, come back to a dog stretch. Now see how slowly you can step to a runner's lunge. So use your abs, don't rush, right foot up. And then either stay with the hands on the ground or lift. And you can hold the thigh or bring the arms up. Crescent lunge, sit really low into it. Pause in plank, high push up, holding, firm legs, and back to dog stretch. And then again, slow motion, so you're using the abs, left foot up, and come up, maybe just on the fingertips or hold the thigh, glutes down, abs in, arms up, crescent lunge. Very strong legs here, strong back leg. And then taking the plank. If you need a little rest, take rest for a second. If you're ready to keep rumbling, take the right knee to the elbow, switch sides, then knee to chest, switch sides, right knee, left arm, left knee, right arm. Dog stretch. Let's do that again. Come back to plank. Left knee to elbow, right side, left knee to chest, right side, left knee, right arm, right knee, left arm. Dog stretch. Third time, last time, third time is the charm. Right knee, elbow, left knee, right knee, chest, left knee, chest, right knee, left arm, left knee, right arm. If you've got the juice, do a push-up. Dog stretch. And knees on the floor. Go ahead and Lean to the side. Bring the legs out from under. Draw the hips back. Sit up straight and lift the arms as straight as you can. And just notice the strength it takes to lift the arms like this and to sit tall. If your hamstrings are really tight, it's going to be hard. Sometimes sitting on a cushion helps. And when we've completed with that, we're going to put the hands down. Bend the knees, flatten the feet, hands pretty far back, especially if you have a long torso, and take a basic bridge. Use the strength in the glutes to lift and stretch. You can, if you really lift the chest, you can take the head back, but don't do that if you're not there. Lift, stretch, and then come on down and draw the hips back. Now we're going to do the V. So maybe just like this, holding the ground with the legs is fine. Eventually arms out. If you can keep the knees high, make the full V. Knees high, chest high. And then feet down, hands back, and taking a bridge position or tabletop. Nice deep lift, stretching and strengthening. It's great for muscle tone and flexibility. Come on down, hips back, knees high, chest high, point the toes, extend, making the V. And then see how smooth you can lower the legs and lift the arms back to that staff position, sitting up really straight. Awesome, let's try that one more time. If you're doing this the first time, you can't expect to do it really well. You can expect to get better though if you keep training. Okay? You can't expect too much too soon, but with regular training, you do improve. Take the V, and then making your way to an L shape or this staff position. Good. Now let's go ahead and scoot up till we have room and lower onto the back and hug your knees in for a moment just to give yourself a little rest. Take the hands behind the head. Take the left elbow to the right knee and extend the opposite leg and squeeze it and hold. Have really good extension through the bottom leg so you're lengthening and contracting in the hip flexor group. And then switch, squeeze and hold. And one more time, switch, squeeze and hold. Maybe put a little bit more squeeze in your squeeze. And then switch, squeeze and hold. And rest. Catch your breath. Now extend the legs and bend the knees into the chest. Extend the legs and bend the knees into chest. We'll do this a little bit more. And knees to chest. And now hands behind the head, and then bicycles again. Elbow to knee, switch sides. Now we're doing continuous movement. So keep going, we'll do about 30-40 seconds. Go at your own pace. Medium pace is good for strength. Fast is good for cardio, slow is good for really fatiguing the muscles. I like medium pace. If you want cardio, you should ride your bike or run or swim. You're never going to get as good at cardio doing any of those things, but you're welcome to do fast if that's your choice. Always make your own decisions, including deciding to rest earlier if you need. All right, good. We're done. Feet on the ground. Catch your breath. And now extend the legs and point the right foot, lift. Lift the left as you lower the right and repeat. You're wanting to try and pass through the middle position with the legs. You're halfway up with one, you're halfway down with the other. That's what makes it the most strengthening. Take a break anytime you need. Otherwise, just a little bit more. And we're good. Enjoy resting. You deserve that now. All right. We'll bring the hands under the hips. You might not need to do this, like if you have a flattish back, but if you have an archy back, this is going to help a lot. We're going to lift both legs, and lower, and again, lift both legs, very strong in the legs, lower without rushing. Let's do a few more. Keep the neck long, shoulders low. Good. Take a little bit of rest. And come on up. Hug the knees in, come on up. Switch back to the hands and knees. Lower to face down. Hands under hips. Lift the right leg. Lower. Lift the left leg. And release. Then tucking under the left foot, lifting the right leg, holding. And release. Tuck under the right foot, lift the left leg, holding. And release. Release the arms, lift the chest, press down through the feet, arms back, holding. And come on down. Now lift legs and chest, arms lift, holding. And come on down, arms overhead. And lifting the arms and the legs, holding. If your neck hurts, stay with basic, otherwise arms extending helps you to be more strong all through the body. And release. One more set of the Sphinx. This will help us to not get too tight in the chest. All those push-ups and even the curling, reclined exercises can tighten up the front of the body. We want to stay strong and mobile throughout the entire body. Come on down. Use the core and lift. And now switch to having the right foot stepping up. Right foot runner. See how the knee is above the heel or ankle. And then take the right hand on the knee and twist to the right. And come on back to center. Let's do a little spin to the other leg. And again, check that the knee is above the heel or the ankle. Work on lifting the chest. You can lift even more by putting the hand on the knee. And then you can use that leverage to twist. And come on down. Now let's spin to the front leg again, but this time do a raised runner, back leg very strong, and work on lifting the chest, keeping a flat back. Hold here for a little bit. And then twist right arm up. And come on down, spin to the other side. Hold the raised runner for a little bit. If your back hurts, having the knee bent is good, but if you can have a razor sharp back leg, that's what we want. You'll strengthen and stretch more that way. Work on lifting your chest, and then twisting with the left arm up. Using extra height like fingertips or your fist on the bottom hand is recommended. And come on down. Let's go ahead and take a little straddle. Take a couple breaths stretching like this. If your hands are really tight, bend the knees. If you're able to isolate the stretch, bend one knee. If that feels good, hold that. Otherwise, stay in the basic form. Other side. When you've done both sides, next we're going to do the athlete squat. Now if your knees or ankles really hurt doing this, you can just sit down and take a few deep breaths, walk or just jump into the little squat, and we're going to hold the squat as part of our cool down. Next time we train, we can go up and down and do a bunch of squats to work on the glutes, but today we're just going to use this as a cool down stretch. And we're going to sit all the way down. Bring the feet together. You might want to sit with your back against the wall. That can help a lot for the butterfly stretch. So heels press in, toes open out, sit up straight. Enjoy stretching. We really, to get to the abs, you have to kind of thrash the hips a little bit, so which is good. Keeps the hip flexor strong, but you want to give them some stretch. So the lunges and the butterflies, all good things. Yeah, that's good enough for now. So we're going to conclude our abbreviated session today. I'm going to start doing some longer Facebook Live classes, which will be on YouTube as well. But I will continue with the abbreviated classes. I think they're good for people who don't have a ton of time or who are new to doing these type of exercises. These shorter classes are great stepping stones. If you're worried about being too sore from doing a 60-70 minute training, do this and then do a longer training once you get used to this. So thanks for joining today. This is all based in donations, so hit up my PayPal or Venmo if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it at all. Share with your friends. It's a great contribution, and I'll keep producing more content. Goodbye for now.